lesson 3 on your literacy work. So for that, you're going to be writing your own description about your own firework from the firemaker's daughter, I believe. So here's one I made earlier. Now, as you can see, I've already written out my description. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to go through it. We're going to talk about what I've included, and we're going to sort of show you how to write your own one up. But obviously, yours is going to be a lot better than mine. So I'm going to read it out first, and we're going to go through each of the different things that you're going to include. So at the top here, read this out. Description of my firework using adjectives, similes, and onomatopoeia. So let's read through. My jaw-dropping, sensational, and spectacular firework was truly amazing. As it flew up into the air, it made a giant bang and crash in the deadly night sky. The colours that came shooting out of this spectacular sight were like a rainbow. There was brilliant blue, a roaring red, growling green, and too many more to name. So here's mine. What we're going to do now, we're going to read through it, rather we're going to check through it again, but this time we're going to underline the different features that we can see. So we've got them in different colours here: adjectives, similes, and onomatopoeia. So let's read through each part. We're going to underline which of these I've included. Now, like in the other videos you've seen, I'm going to say that you can pause it if you want to do it yourself, okay? And also, the parts that I don't underline, you can use as your own writing frame if you're struggling to write it. So, let's have a look. My jaw-dropping, sensational, and spectacular firework was truly amazing. So, read through that sentence there. I want you to think about which colour I'm going to underline these words in, because I've used something in there. So, if you want, pause it now. And we're back. So, if you said adjectives, you were right. So, our adjectives we've got here: my jaw-dropping, sensational, and spectacular firework was truly amazing. So we've got 4 adjectives there in that sentence. So, if you're not too sure about how to start it off, you can use it as a frame. So for example, you might want to say my something something and something firework was truly something. Okay, so if you're struggling, just fill in those blanks and choose your own adjectives. So let's read through that second paragraph, or rather that second sentence. As it flew up into the air, it made a giant bang and crash in the deadly night sky. So you can pause it after this again. I want you to think about which of these we've included. So have a think. So, as you can see here, I have included I've included an onomatopoeia, or rather 2 onomatopoeias. We've got bang and we've got crash there. Can anybody tell me, although you're not going to be able to tell me, what an onomatopoeia is? If you're not sure, have a think. Pause, and I'm going to tell you now. So onomatopoeia is a word that sounds like, or rather that's spelled the way it sounds like. So for example, bang. If we hear the word bang, it sounds like that. Crash as well. So onomatopoeias are words that sounds like the way that they're sort of written out like that. Okay. So let's read through that next sentence. The colours that came shooting out of this spectacular sight were like a rainbow. So again, which of these have I included here? Adjectives, similes, or onomatopoeia. Pause. Or we'll go straight through now. So, of course, I have included a simile here. I've got like a rainbow. So again, if you're not too sure, you can use the parts that aren't underlined as a writing frame. Okay? If you think, this is easy peasy, then you'll find this last part good as well. So let's read through this last sentence, then we can talk about what else you want to do if you want to make your writing even better. So, there was brilliant blue, a roaring red, growling green, and too many more to name. So here, I've included something that is not actually on our list. If you think you can work it out, pause the video now. If you're not too sure, let's have a look at it now. So of course, I have included alliteration. We've got brilliant blue, we've got roaring red, and we've got growling green. Now, I've also included something else. So I'm just going to underline, actually no, we'll come back to that. But we can just circle these. So we've got brilliant blue, we've got roaring red, and we've got our growling green. Now you don't have to include these, but if you want to do that extra bit, by all means do that, okay? We've also got, anybody else like to tell me? Yeah, we've got some brilliant, roaring, and growling. We've got some adjectives. They're describing our nouns, so our colours there, okay? Now, looking forward to seeing what you all come up with. Remember, you can use this as a guide, but ideally, I want to see some really, or rather the whole of year 3, we want to see some really good pieces of writing from you, okay? Hope this is helpful. Take care.